The house stood alone, decaying, forgotten. A shroud of mystery veiled its crumbling facade. Vines like skeletal fingers gripped the house. They choked the life out of the structure. The windows, like vacant eyes, stared out blankly. This place was a specter of forgotten memories. It was a chilling testament to the relentless passage of time. The air hung heavy. It was thick with the stench of damp earth and decay. The silence was unnerving. It was broken only by the rustle of leaves and the creak of unseen timbers. It was as if the house itself was breathing, a silent warning to any who dared to approach. Tan, a young photographer drawn to forgotten beauty, stepped onto the porch. His footsteps echoed in the stillness. The sound bounced off the rotting wood with a hollow thud. He was here to capture the essence of the house, its melancholy charm, its eerie allure. He pushed open the front door. It groaned in protest. The smell hit him first. The smell of decay, musty, oppressive. The air inside was cold, stagnant, as if the house had been holding its breath for years. Tan took a deep breath. He steeled himself and stepped inside. The house welcomed him, not with open arms, but with an unsettling silence. Dust motes danced in the faint rays of sunlight that pierced through the grime-covered windows. Shadows stretched and twisted. They played tricks on his eyes. A sudden noise from upstairs made him jump. His heart pounded. A floorboard creaking? Or something else? He raised his camera, his finger hovering over the shutter button. He was ready to capture whatever lurked in the shadows. He moved deeper into the house. Each step was fraught with a growing sense of unease. A cold draft brushed past him. The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end. He could hear the faint echo of whispers. His name? He stopped. He listened intently, but the sound was gone. He was alone. Or was he? He reached the source of the noise, a child's room. Toys lay scattered on the floor. A rocking horse stood frozen in mid-rock. A chill wind seemed to emanate from the rocking horse. It sent a shiver down his spine. As he raised his camera to capture the scene, he saw it. A figure in the mirror, tall, gaunt. Its eyes glowed with a malevolent intensity. He spun around, but there was nothing there. He was alone. He forced himself to breathe. He told himself it was his imagination. He looked back at the mirror. The figure was gone. He took a step back, his heart pounding. He tripped on something soft and fell. He looked down. It was a doll. Its glassy eyes stared up at him, empty, accusing. And then he noticed. The doll was clutching a small silver locket. He picked it up and opened it. It was a picture of him. Tan screamed. A long, blood-curdling scream. The house had claimed another victim.